Hi friends, good morning. Happy Monday. What's going on, guys? Welcome to today. It's another day, and I checked these out. I found these at Walmart. Radberry Arizona T Hot Wheels edition. So naturally, I grabbed 2 to rock, 1 to stock. So I've got 1 put up that I can keep as a collector's item. Something cool. You know, I used to be real big into Hot Wheels and die-cast, and it kind of faded off over the years. I still collect some die-cast, but not a lot. Not like I used to. Anyways, I don't remember if I've tried this or not. If it's new, I don't know. I just saw the can. They had 3, so naturally I bought everything they had. That is fire. Dang, that is good. Again, I don't know if that's new or not, but that's really good. And the can's cool. So like I said, I bought 3. 2 to rock, 1 to stock. Just keep 1 just as a collector's item. Just because it's kind of cool. But anyways, welcome to today, guys. Today's video is going to be a little bit all over the place. I've got 1 mini room I'm going in and doing, and then I've got other things I've got to do. I lost my train of thought. I got to run to Campbellsville today. I've got to get bills put in my name for the house. Let's back up a little bit. Okay, Saturday, right? So, as you would have seen a few minutes ago, we went and got the car Saturday. Picked up the Chevy Trax, and I thought it was just a blower motor resistor because it was showing tall tale signs. That's what it was. And for the longest time, it wouldn't work. The blower would only work on setting 4, and then it stopped working altogether. Normally, that'd be a blower motor resistor, in my experience, and that's what it would be. So I bought a new blower motor resistor. Went to change it out Saturday. Let me tell you, that is a tough job in that little tiny. I'm a big guy, and in that little tiny car, they're never easy because you got to get up under the dash, and it's tight quarters as it is anyways, and you got a T-Rex arm in it, and it's a mess. But anyways, I got it done. Had the blower motor resistor changed, and it still don't work. So I went through, I checked all the fuses, all the relays. I swapped relays with something else to make sure it wasn't a bad relay. All the fuses are good, all the relays are good, and again, under the dash, there's 3 fuse panels on that car. Why there's 3, I have no idea. There's 1 under the hood, 1 under the dash, and there's 1 in the far back cargo area compartment. What a mess, let me tell you. So anyways, I found the fuse panel under the dash on the driver's side, and checked all those fuses. That was a nightmare to get to as well. And then everything's good. Still doesn't work. So I checked the power. I pulled the plug off of the blower motor itself, and checked to make sure that had power. It does. It's got almost 12 volts going to it like it's supposed to. So my final conclusion, which I ordered one, it's on the way. My final conclusion is the blower motor went bad. I really hope that fixes the problem, because I was so excited to get that car home and be able to start saving money on gas, even though gas has come down a little bit. $100 fills the tank, or a little over. It was, when it was at its highest, it was a little over $100 to fill the tank in the truck, like 115, 120-ish, 110, depending on where I got gas. And I put $50 in Saturday on the way home, and it gave me, usually it would give me half a tank on walk. And Saturday it gave me just over, well, it's like in between half and 3/4. Not quite 3/4, but not quite half. It was like right in the middle. And gas has come down. I think I paid like $370 for it. But anyways, I headed into the shop today. I was a little bummed, you know, I didn't get to work on the 4-wheeler Saturday because it took me longer than I had planned. I thought I was going to change the blower motor resistor and be done. That didn't happen. So I didn't get a chance to work on the blaster like I had planned on. got a bunch of parts ordered. I'm talking to a guy on the interwebs right now on the old face-based marketplace. He's got high compression tour dial heads, and he's got some other go fast parts, light and flywheel, stuff like that. So I'm talking to him. I'm going to try to get some more go fast parts for the blaster. And like I said, my plan, my goal, and it's in motion. I've been getting parts. I'm ordering the tedious stuff, and nothing fun, right? So I ordered a new clutch. It came Saturday, or yesterday. It came Sunday. I ordered a new clutch. I ordered new brake cables, new clutch cable, new throttle cable. I ordered a thumb throttle for it. I ordered the new control arms for it. All boring stuff. Well, I guess the control arms aren't really boring. It's kind of cool, I guess. New control arms, new cables. I'm still debating what I want to do. So, like, that was my goal Saturday night. I was going to try to fix the exhaust. And when I say fix, I mean just make it look nice again. So, it's got a full Toomey race exhaust on it. It's an $800 exhaust. Even to this day, I misspoke in my last, or one of my previous videos, that you can actually find them for like $300-400. That was something I saw on Facebook. In a blaster page, somebody had posted a link for it, but it was a sale some private shop was having. On Toomey's website, they are in fact still $7.99 for a full exhaust, expansion chamber, stinger pipe, and silencer. So, that being said, the expansion chamber needs to be cleaned, polished. It's nasty. I hope it cleans up. Really hope it cleans up. Like, all I want to do, like, I'm like a little kid right now. You know, you get a new toy, all you want to do is play with it. And I just haven't had the chance. So I really want to pull that expansion chamber pipe off. The full exhaust I want to pull off. But the expansion chamber, I want to buff it. Clean it first, obviously. Buff it. And hopefully, you know, the dirt that's caked on it, if there's, I don't know if it's paint or what it is, but I'd like to get that cleaned up, see if it's going to clean up or not. I really would hate to spend the money. I mean, I would, but I wouldn't, because it already has a really good, high dollar, expensive, performance tuned exhaust on it. It just looks like crap. And if I'm rebuilding this quad, I want everything to look nice. I still got to find a powder coater, but I did find an FMF, a full FMF Gold Series. It's a fatty expansion with FMF. I don't remember which silencers on it, but with an FMF silencer. It's a full exhaust. It's like $500 some odd. There's a lot of other things that I could spend $500 on. I want to put new plastics on it. New plastics are going to cost about $500. Graphics, obviously, but those won't be $500. But still, that's just money that I could go to something else. So I'm really hoping that I can clean this up. The silencer out back, I'm going to have to see if I can find somebody to either make stickers for it, or if I can if they sell the stickers for the silencer. Somebody did, I don't understand why, but somebody flared the tip on the silencer out, so it's got little cuts, like relief cuts, and then they like flared it. I don't know why. So what I think I'm going to try to do is take it off, take a Sawzall, and try to just get a clean, smooth cut, and try to clean it up and just make it look as best as I can. And then obviously I'll try to polish that as well, and then get a new sticker for the silencer. It says TMR or whatever it is. And then clean the stinger pipe up. And then I had to get a new rubber gasket thing that hooks the stinger pipe up to the expansion chamber. It's like I said, I'm ordering the tedious stuff, the non-exciting stuff. It's just scouring marketplace for blaster parts, or a parts blaster. That kid that screwed me over, and I talked about him in a previous video, or maybe earlier in this video, because I'm going to combine the two videos. That one kid that screwed me over, he said he had somebody bringing him more money for it and picking it up, but it's still posted on marketplace. So I'm like this close to messaging him and seeing if he still has it, but then part of me is like, nah, screw him. You know, why would I want to give him money? He screwed me over. And if it was just a simple fact of him not being able to get a ride to bring it to me, then that's just what he should have said. He shouldn't have lied to me and said that he had somebody bringing him more money. because that's shady. You know, you don't make a deal with somebody and then renege on it. That's not right. So, you know, as much as I want that parts blaster, because it has everything that I need, even though, granted, I've already bought the new control arms, I was really just buying that four-wheeler, that parts four-wheeler for the control arms, so I didn't have to buy new ones. And like I was saying, like, the cost of the new control arms versus just buying that quad, I can get the whole quad for $400. New control arms were $200, so, you know, I mean, it's like just a couple $100 more and I get a whole quad. I'd like an extra set of rims. I want an extra set of rims because I want to have a set of TT tires, flat track tires, and I want a set of knobbies. And then the suspension. You know, like I said, it'd be a lot easier if I had a parts quad to do this the way I want to do it, because then I can send everything out from powder coat, and then once I get everything back from powder coat, I can, while everything's at powder coat, I've got parts coming for the motor and stuff like that, so I can build my motor the way I want while the parts are at powder, and then when everything starts coming back from powder, then I can just start reassembling everything. We're at the shop. I'm going to go get this dog done. So, you know, like I've talked about it previously, we're busy, but I'm giving more grooms to my groomer to pad her pockets, to help her out. So I only had one today. I started the day with 3. Well, I didn't start the day with 3. I originally had 3. And right now, and it probably gonna, I mean, it not really bite me, but the tail end of the week is a little light. So I had 3 on my schedule for today, and I gave her 2 because the tail end of the week is looking a little light for both her and I. Well, I say tail end of the week for me, but that means Saturday. But for her, Thursday and Friday's a little light. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we were pretty good, pretty set. Pretty good schedule, quite a few appointments. But then Thursday, Friday, like I say, looks a little light. Saturday was a little light. So I gave her 2 of mine, and now it worked out because I picked up 2 more today for tomorrow and Saturday. So it works out. But I want to make sure we're padding her pockets. Also, giving her work. But anyways, running to grab lunch, and then back to the shop, and then I think I'm going to go home for the day. Kelly's got it under control, I think, and that'll allow me to go home and work on the Banshee. I keep wanting to call it a freaking Banshee. That's because I want one so bad. We'll go home and work on the Blaster. And, you know, I've been wanting to do it, so I'm kind of excited for that. But we're going to grab lunch real quick here. All right. 10 minutes to 4. I'm getting out of the shop, headed home. Wanted to be done a little sooner today so I could have more time to go home and work on the four-wheeler, but is what it is. Tomorrow I'll probably be there till about the same time, probably around 3 o'clock. My last room's I think at like 1:30 or something. So as long as I stay on track tomorrow, it should probably be done around 1:30. Or around 3. Last room's at 1:30, should probably be done around 3. I'm also torn because, you know, part of me wants to start working on it and get it going, but then part of me wants to wait until everything is here and do it right. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, you know, because it seems kind of senseless to, it was missing the chain guide and rollers. completely gone. So I ordered a new one so I could put that on, but I'm gonna have to take it back off. I got new cables for it, right? So I could put the new cables on, but then I'd have to take them all off anyways. So, you know, and like I said earlier, nobody's answering their phones for a powder coater. Nobody's replying to messages. Nobody's answering the phone when I call. So it's kind of aggravating in that sense, because I want to find a powder coater, and if I find a powder coater, that'll give me a little more motivation to just start going to town on it. Because then at least I can start tearing it apart and get parts over to the powder coater, and then, you know, slowly start putting the thing back together. But stopping at Ace to see if they rent rug doctors or not, because the carpet definitely needs to be cleaned. So I think Mom said it's been a couple year, maybe 2, since she's actually shampooed it, just normal vacuuming. So I'm gonna run in here, see if they rent them, see how much it is. I looked at a shampooer at Walmart yesterday, day before, whatever day it was, and it was like $130, $140 for a base model one. Was like $100, and then like mid is like $110, $120, and then the best was like, I don't know, $200 or $300. But I saw one for like $150, I think it was, that I liked, and I'm just kind of like, well, just spend the $150 and buy once, cry once, and then we've got it. But I want to put Pergo laminate flooring in that house. So, you know, it's one of those things where, like, if I buy the shampooer, I spend $150 on it. Yes, we'll have it. We can use it whenever. But then we'll only have carpet in the bedrooms. So, yes, we'll still have a use for it, but not as big a use, I guess. I don't know. Kind of torn. But anyways, I'm going to run in here quick, see if they got one. All right. Floor scrubber acquired. Odoban and Mr. Clean Gain Scent acquired. We also need a laundry soap, and they had this laundry soap on clearance for $1 a gallon, and it actually smells really good. They had 15 gallon jugs of it, so naturally I bought all 15. I was going to pay $10 for 2¼ gallons, 2.25 gallon jug of what I normally get. And I got 15 gallons for $15. And it actually smells good. So I put 5 in the cart, and then I'm like, let's get 10. So I put 10 in the cart, and then I started walking away, and I'm like, well, how many is there? So I go back and I look, and there was 5 left on the shelf. So I'm like, full send it. It smells good. It's name brand. It's HE certified, whatever. It's not off brand. I can't remember the name brand of it. I got 15 gallons of it. I just loaded in the bed of my truck, and I can't remember what it's called. But anyways, it's HE certified. It was on clearance. Normally they're like $5 or $6 a gallon. I got it for $1 a gallon. And I checked them all. They're all the same. They all smell the same. They all got about the same amount in them. So, yeah, 15 gallons of laundry soap for $15. I'm not going to complain about that one bit. Laundry soap is stupid expensive. Almost smells as good as the Gain stuff, but not quite. And who knows, the smell might not last, but as long as the clothes don't smell like, you know, body odor, that's all that matters, right? So, anyways, it's 4:30, headed home for the day. Like I said, I got the floor scrubber. We're gonna clean the carpets tonight. We got it until 4 o'clock tomorrow, but we have to work all day tomorrow at the shop, so it's got to get done tonight. wasn't bad either. It was like $28 or something like that. $26. I think it was $26 to rent it. $100 up front. $60 deposit. I call it $100 because it was like $93 or something like that. So I'll get 60 of it back when I return it. So I guess it'd be $33 to rent it. So whatever. $10 for the gallon of Autobahn. Probably could have just stole one from the shop and replaced it later, but we only have the original and lavender, and I don't like original and I don't like the lavender, so I got the Night Ice, and then I got some Gain Mr. Clean to throw in there. I've got Gain air fresheners in my bedroom because I like the smells of them, and the Febreze warmers, and then I got the Febreze spray stuff with the Gain smell into it. So I got the Mr. Clean with the Gain smell. So we'll do the living room with the Autobahn, and then I'll probably do the bedrooms. Well, she'll do whatever she wants in the master bedroom, but the little bedroom where I sleep, the spare bedroom where I sleep, I'll use the Gain stuff so the smells don't intermingle with each other and step on each other. Anyways, not really going to have much time to work on the four-wheeler yet again today. But it goes back to what I was saying too. You know, I really wish I could find a parts four-wheeler, because it would make things so much easier, because then I would have a whole nother frame and A-arms and all that crap I could just take to a powder coater and build my motor while that stuff's getting powder coated, and then once I get all that stuff back, I should have the motor built by then, and then be able to stick it in the frame that's freshly powder coated, right, and start adding all the new pieces to it, rather than completely disassemble this four-wheeler, take everything to the powder coater, and then slowly put it all back together. For me, I'm a visual learner and a hands-on learner, so it's much, much easier for me to have two of something if I'm building something, because then, well, obviously, if I do it once, then I've got something to go off of. I remember tearing it apart, right? I'm very good at documenting things too, but I can tear it all apart one time and then put it back together based off of what I've already got, right? So if I come across something I don't remember where it goes, I've got another one there to look at. So ideally, you know, I'd like another one. I'd like a parts bike that I can just tear apart and send all the parts to the powder coater and get them done, and then, like I said, I can put it back together based off the quad I have at the house. I don't really care what frame I use or what parts I use, but I'm building my motor for it. I want a special built motor. I bought a high compression Tour Dial head this morning. $150 shipped. So pretty excited about that. I got the high compression head. The Vito's 240cc kit, big bore kit. Got a new clutch. All new cables coming. One of the brake cables came, but I've got a new clutch cable, new throttle cable. Everything's going to be new on the bike. I'm going to rebuild what I can rebuild, and new parts, wearable parts are going to be new. So obviously new brake pads, new clutch, new cables. Hang on. All the wearable parts I'm going to replace. I'm not even going to mess with trying to do anything special with them. I'm just going to replace them. I think that's the best case scenario with something like this. Wearable parts replaced. Brake pads. It's all mechanical brakes on the four-wheeler right now. They do sell a kit. I misspoke. It's not the kit that I was getting at. They actually conversion, or I haven't read enough on it to act like I know what I'm talking about, because I don't. I just know that you can either take Banshee disc brakes or Warrior, Yamaha Banshee or Yamaha Warrior disc brakes, and they'll work on the blasters. Pre 2003, I think it was the year that the blasters came with drum brakes. It's a disc brake on the rear, mechanical disc brake on the rear. It's cable, not hydraulic. Ouch. The lighting in here sucks. I need to hang new lights. So let's check it out real quick and I'll show you guys. I only got a few minutes here, but anyways. I know I gave you guys kind of a little bit of a sneak peek the other day, just sitting in the bed of the truck. I had it, and then in the trailer. But this is it. So, you know, let's straighten the steering wheel out there. So you can see that wheel is not right. So I got new front A-arms, upper and lower coming. It comes with new tie rods, not tie rod ends. I've got to buy those still, but it comes with new tie rods. The ball joints are built in. I got to take these off. I don't know. I'm kind of mad because it chewed up the plastics. I'm going to probably replace the plastics anyways because I want to do the white ones. These have a lot of stress cracking in them. Stress marks, whatever you want to call them. It's got a China carb on it right now. Like I was saying earlier in the video, it doesn't even have the roller and guide assembly. The roller's missing down there. The guide assembly is missing there. It's been rode hard, put away wet. You know, we've talked about that already. But it's a complete wheeler. It's got everything, everything it's supposed to have, it has. So it needs a seat cover. Still has the snorkel, which is a shock because that's normally... Oh, there's the guide right there. I bought a new one. Didn't need to. Oh well. There's some other stuff down in there. The guy was running still chainsaw, 2-stroke oil in it. I mean, whatever works, I guess, right? So open air filter box. Okay. Snorkel, that's kind of rare. You know, most of the time the snorkels are missing, gone. Guys, do stuff and take them off or whatever. All right then. A lot of fasteners missing, like I said. I'm going to order a bolt kit for it. It does have a China carb on it. Get it to focus there. It does have a China carb, so there's no Tors. I do have the factory carb with the Tors still on it. I'm not going to use the factory carb, I don't think. As long as I can get this thing to run right, I'm not going to use... I'll just keep the China carb on it, or I'll find the cap. I know they make a cap for them that you can replace the cap with to eliminate the Tors. I'm gonna get some Nerf bars for it. But yeah, it's got a DG AG. Is that what that says? AC. Quality built AC. Anyways, it's got a front bumper, AC brand, and a rear grab bar, AC brand, with a spot for a flag, it looks like. And this is what I keep talking about with what somebody did to the exhaust. I don't know why anybody on God's green earth would do that to an $800 exhaust. But what my plan is I'm going to get it cleaned up, and I think I'm going to try to take the Sawzall and I'll just do a clean, smooth cut right across there to get rid of all the BS that somebody's done to it. And that'll clean it up. And then probably take it apart, repack it, get some more fiberglass for it, repack it. And then, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if we'll be able to see it or not. That Toomey pipe. What is this? What? Oh, that's the cable, yeah. This brake's not hooked up. I forgot about that. This is the Toomey exhaust. It's pretty dirty, beat up. I don't know if that'll clean up or not. I've got some buffing discs for a grinder I'm going to put on and see if I can get them to clean up. But all in all, it's dirty. But all in all, it's a pretty clean wheeler, if that makes sense. Like, it's complete. There's not a lot of damage. Like, hard damage, obviously. But, I don't know. I think white plastics and either a pink or teal seat cover. And then, I don't know, if I do the teal seat cover, I'll probably do teal accents. If I do pink seat cover, probably do pink accents. I don't really know yet. They actually have a neon yellow seat cover, and I may just neon yellow and black. So I may just do that and have this match my Predator with the neon yellow and blue and then black, whatever. I don't know yet. So like I was saying, you know, it's got a mechanical rear disc brake. It's cable driven. Dang it. I've got a new cable for that. Probably rebuild the suspension. I've got a lowering kit for it. Front and rear coming. So new control arms. I got a bunch of new parts coming for it. So I'm pretty excited. You know, it's a complete wheeler. It's a 2002 model. We're going to throw some crazy powder at it. You throw some crazy powder coat colors at it like I always do. Going to refurb this thing, and it's going to be I'm going to build it right. Like I said, we're going to do a 240 kit on it. I've just ordered that high compression head this morning. Do a Vito's 240cc big bore kit on it. New clutches already here. New cables on the way. I don't know. It's got stock levers. It's got a twist throttle. I want to get rid of that. I did order a thumb throttle for it. So, I don't know. We'll see. We're going to figure some stuff out here. Yeah. 2 cables. I got to figure out how all that works. Because I found 2 cables online for this. For the front brakes. I found a 1 into 2 cable. And then this one looks like it has 2 separate cables for the brakes. So, and they're both wore out. The adjusters, look at this. The adjusters are all the way out on them cables. Is this a parking brake? Or what is this? I'm not sure what that does. I'll have to look see what that is. The clutch, it doesn't look like it's right. Cable. And it's frayed, so I don't know. It runs though. I don't know if I can get it to start now, but we'll try here. And you can see it was clearly jetted a little fat. Because it's smokier than hell in here now. It sucks because I had the AC on in here and it did feel nice in here. But now I get all the smoke and smell out because the dog isn't here. That was probably not the smartest idea. Anyways. Pretty excited about it. It's a ripper now. And I'm going to make it even more of a ripper. When I'm done with it. So. Pretty stoked, pretty excited. I hate this door. I need to fix it. I don't know if it's something to do with the sensors or what, but you have to hold the button down to get it to close. It's done. So it still smells like two-stroke in here, but whatever. So anyways, yeah, there it is. It runs. It rides. It kicked started. I should have recorded it. It took about 4 or 5 kicks to get it to start. I'm sure the plug is fouled. It's jetted extremely fat, but it rips. When I've got time, which it'll be next weekend now. Wow, that tire is really. That video doesn't give it any. I mean, that tire is sitting like straight. No, it's sitting like that, and video doesn't do it any justice. It'll be next weekend now, but I'll get a tripod out here and set the camera up and go for a rip on it, but before I start tearing it apart. So anyways, I think that's going to be it for today. One groom, customer's client, was extremely happy with it. Got some running around done that I needed to do. Not all of it. I didn't go and get the bills changed over my name, nor did I call the internet company. Oops. Probably should have done that. I'll get to it. I will get to it. I've got a ton of random stuff from other builds and just buying stuff. I mean, I could go pretty much like any color combo I want. I know I've got some purple ones. What is that? Ew. I got some purple ones somewhere. Purple grips. Chaos Quiet. I got some purple grips somewhere. I got fuel line, different colors. I got crap everywhere. I'm so spread out and I hate it. What? What are you doing, baby girl? What are you doing? I'll get you out in a minute. I'll get you out in a minute, puppers. So like I say, I got stuff everywhere. It's kind of annoying having all my stuff so spread out. The pity, right? So bought a new uni filter for it. New carburetor. That's the bigger carburetor. I don't remember what size. 36 millimeter NIMI or something. 36 millimeter nibby or something. I don't know. I don't remember. This is what I'm talking about, right? So like stuff. New fuel filters to match the bike. New chain roller to match the bike. I just no time. None. Zero time to do anything. I still got the hex lights to put in the trailer. Just too much going on. Too much going on at once. And now the house situation, right? So we're moving in. Have been moving in. We're living in the house, but we're not moved in, if that makes sense. It's going to be a weekend project in itself. I want to completely clean the camper out and get that completely cleaned out and be done with it. And then close it up. Put some mothballs in it. Put some mouse traps in it. Put some mice killer in it. Some poison. Keep the mice out of it. And that's going to be a project in itself. And then on top of all that, I keep promising that we're going to do this, and I haven't done it yet. And I don't even know where all the parts are. I might have put them in the trunk. But I've got probably $800 or $1,000 worth of parts for my other new-ish, I've had it for a year now, my other new-ish toy. There's the Chevy. That's the car I bought. But the other one I keep saying we're going to do a full tour and tutorial on, my 65 Dodge Dart. So we got a lot going on and not enough time. And that seems to be always my problem. So I buy all these parts. I get all these toys, which I turn into projects. They don't have to. That blaster runs and rides. I don't need to really do much to it. Fix the front control arms and call it good, right? No. I want to build a badass little TT bike out of it. So that's going to be a whole nother project now, right? The pit bike's no big deal. It runs and rides. I was just going to put the upgraded carb on it and call it good. That probably still won't happen. Guarantee it. It won't. I'm actually about to take the pit bike, and the mini bike, the Coleman, or Monster Moto, whatever it is. I'm about to take both of those to storage to free up some space in here. We've got all these boxes that need to get burnt or thrown away. And then we still got a ton of mom stuff in here that she's going to have to go through. The golf cart, which I need to work on the golf cart still too. It needs a battery. Need to clean the carb on it, clean the gas tank out. It needs tires. That was Dad's, and Kelly wants it. That was Dad's hot rod. So we're obviously going to keep that for Kelly. I told her I'd like to wrap it, make it a little more modern, make it look nice. Get a new seat cover for it. Take the golf ball bag holder things off the back because it's never going to be used for golfing again. Put a stereo on it, trick it out, and in memory of Dad. It was Dad's hot rod, so I don't know. She kind of got upset when I said something about wanting to wrap it because it'll take away from the memories she has of Dad riding around on it. So it won't be the same ugly manila color, off-white color, whatever. My phone's about to die, so we're going to wrap this video up. Appreciate you guys as always. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more.